Welcome to Chongqing, the best city of China.
Wait, hold on, why you talk like that? Why do you sound so familiar?
I sound familiar? I don't know. This is the way I speak English.
You sure?
Yeah.
Chad, don't he sound so familiar? You sound like drunk. You do.
I don't know what you're talking about. 我说重庆话也是我说的，重庆话。
What?
This is how I speak Chinese.
God damn.
This Chinese Trump dude has been blowing up all over China and even worldwide on video platforms lately. And it's all because of what you see at the beginning of this video. Chinese Trump actually met up and hung out with Speed, the American YouTube star with 38 million subscribers, right in Chongqing, China. This encounter basically launched this Chinese content creator into internet stardom overnight. It's pretty obvious how he got famous, by doing spot-on Trump impersonations. Everything from his slightly furrowed eyebrows and pursed lips to the way he opens and closes his hands while talking, he's totally nailed Trump's essence. Beyond just the physical mannerisms, he frequently uses Trump's classic phrases like, "You have no cards," and "didn't say thank you."
You know what? You don't have your eggs, you don't have your cards. Here's the thing, you haven't even said thank you for the noodles that I bought you.
You gotta be more thankful. Because let me tell you, you don't have the cards. With us, you have the cards. But without us, you don't have any cards. You have to be thankful.
His impersonation is so accurate that people online say he's like 99% identical to the real thing, making it absolutely hilarious. When he's not doing his Trump act, he's just a regular guy.
Hi there, it's me. I'm Ryan. Just in case you didn't know my name. That explains why my Chinese ID is called Ruige. It's like Saving Private Ryan the movie.
But the moment he gets into character, many Americans feel like they're right back home in the US. So who exactly is this guy Ruige, and what's his story? Ruige is a content creator from Chongqing who runs a channel called Ruige English. But Chen Rui, his real name, is more than just an internet celebrity. That's just one of his many identities. He actually has a legit full-time job as an executive at a well-known design firm in Chongqing. His main gig is being the business director at Changxia Anji Engineering Design Company, where he handles overseas markets and has secured contracts worth hundreds of millions of yuan. When Ruige was connecting with clients in the Middle East and abroad, he discovered that many people had heard of Chengdu because of the pandas, but knew nothing about Chongqing. This really annoyed him since he believes Chongqing should be way more famous than Chengdu. With his language advantage, he figured he could help more foreigners get to know his hometown. As Ruige gained some weight over the years, he started impersonating Trump. With his incredibly accurate voice and tone, he brought Trump's humor to the screen, nailing both the appearance and mannerisms. Ruige's funny performances immediately caught global attention and really amplified his efforts to promote Chongqing. Beyond its mind-bending 8D magical terrain, Chongqing has many fascinating niche elements that are totally captivating. Like the street vendors selling tofu pudding or the yellow taxis speeding along Chongqing's terrifying elevated highways, these are authentic pieces of Chongqing, like a multifaceted prism showing different angles of the city's character. So naturally, when Ruige found out Speed was coming to Chongqing, he wasn't going to miss the opportunity to showcase his hometown.
A lot of people keep telling me I Show Speed is coming to China and he's coming to Chongqing. People say that I should meet him, I should translate for him. You know what? I know this guy. He's very interesting. He's African-American kid. Everybody knows that I love African-American people. I was made for this city. Nobody knows Chongqing better than I do. You know what? I probably should meet him. And we're going to have some fun. I'm going to show him around Chongqing. So if you see him somewhere, please tell him. I'm waiting for him in Chongqing. Let's make this happen, right? Let's make this happen.
During that live stream, he shocked the actual American, Speed, with his authentic American English. Speed said it was the best American accent he'd heard in China and that Ruige was the Chinese person who impersonated Trump the best. After meeting Speed, Ruige even made a recap video.
Folks, I'm back. I'm the guy who did the live streaming with I Show Speed, a very interesting guy, and, incredible kid. We had a very nice time in Chongqing, China. And the live streaming was very successful. Everybody's talking about it. The best live streaming in China because he went to the best city in China. That's my opinion.
Many foreigners, including many Chinese people, keep asking how Ruige can speak such good American English without ever leaving China. He never studied abroad. He learned English entirely in China. He taught himself by watching American TV shows over and over again. Ruige says he's been bold since he was a kid, never afraid to speak up or worry about being laughed at for mispronouncing words. When he sees foreigners, he actively approaches them asking if they need help, which also helps him practice his English. Of course, he admits he does have a natural talent for languages. Interestingly though, despite his fluent American English, Ruige says he's never actually been to America. After Speed's China trip, Ruige mentioned he might visit the US someday if he gets the chance.
A lot of people told me Uncus is going to America and they want me to accompany him to also go to America to be his translator. You know what? I've never been to America, but if you want me to go, I'll probably do it.
Now Ruige has tons of fans both in China and the West, especially with Trump's recent tariff impacts on China and Speed's promotion. It's easy to see why. His English is both satisfying and hilarious to listen to. But what would happen if he maintained his American presidential tone when talking to his own mother at home?
I don't know about this, Mom. Maybe we could order some McDonald's, some tremendous French fry, crispy nuggets. What do you think about it? Of course I respect homemade cooking. Nobody respects homemade cooking better than I do. But listen, Mom, you worked so hard. You deserve something special. You deserve some crispy golden brown fried chicken and some ice cold Coca-Cola. And you cooked so much lovely vegetable today. They're gonna become a perfect balance. What do you think? 我们点点麦当劳和到一起整那么蔬菜就很营养很均衡啥直接安逸安逸你这吃不吃吃不吃我这个也可以吃 You know what? It's a bad idea. Let's don't mention it. They're so healthy, perfectly delicious. We're gonna eat it. Guys, that's my mom. Tremendous lady. She's got strong leadership. I love her so much. Sometimes a little bit too strong, but you know what? Let's shut up. Let's eat it. No more talking. Let's eat it.
一副川切晚上冷
Mom, don't you think sometimes you just talk a little bit too much? Let's take a look.
Dad cooks and you wash the dishes. In his household, that was the original deal. You know what happened today? I washed the dishes myself. I went ahead of myself. I did all the nasty job for you. You're not thanking me. 我因为给你洗了，你也不感谢我。
春不秋冬晚上冷
Wait a second. How do you know how I feel? You were in no position to dictate how I feel. I wash the dishes. You're not thanking me. You better be nice. You know what? Maybe tomorrow I'm not gonna wash the dishes. You have no cards. With me, you start having cards. 你排得没得？你不能排的，妈妈。
我没牌我又没牌我又没牌我又没牌
So that's the story of Ruige, China's Trump. The only disappointment is that despite his excellent English skills, he still hasn't registered his own official YouTube channel. As his fame continues to grow, he'll likely become the next Tony who takes the Western world by storm. Getting on YouTube is probably just a matter of time.
So that's the story of Ruige, China's Trump. What makes his journey so fascinating isn't just his viral fame, but what it represents in our connected world. Through his incredible talent and passion, he's become a cultural bridge between East and West, using humor and language to transcend borders. In a time when global tensions often dominate headlines, Ruige reminds us of the power of authentic cultural exchange. He didn't need fancy resources or international education, just determination, creativity, and the courage to put himself out there. His story shows how individual connections can cut through stereotypes and political noise. What Ruige has created goes beyond entertainment. He's showing the world a different side of China, one that's humorous, relatable, and deeply human. At the same time, he's bringing aspects of American expression to Chinese audiences in a way that feels fresh and engaging. If you've enjoyed this story, consider how you might build your own cultural bridges in your community. Maybe it's learning a few phrases in another language, exploring international cuisine, or simply engaging with content from creators around the world. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more stories of remarkable people building connections across cultures. And hey, maybe one day we'll see Ruige launch that YouTube channel of his own. When he does, you know we'll be first in line to subscribe.
Let's say China.
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 China.